Hey guys, it's DanRobzProbz here, and this is episode 20 of my Universal Minecraft editor. And guys, I've chose diamond blocks because this is episode 20. I don't know, it just seems special. This might be my last ever one of these. Thanks for all the support and everything you guys have given me. And yeah, unless Mr. O'Prizel or Matt, the creator of Universal Minecraft Editor, makes something else or adds something else, or I find something else out, I will do another tutorial. But feel free to let me know in the comments if you think I've missed something. Anyway, so what I'm doing today is like a load of different mods that I've never really showed off, or concepts, okay? So, first of all, we have diamonds, right? Yeah, they're just floating diamonds like you normally would see on Minecraft. But these have a minus age on them and a pickup delay of 32,000. And the age is minus 32,000. Now, what this does is, as you can see, when I walk over them, it doesn't actually pick them up. Which is a great thing if you're a person who's a bit like me and likes to make nice looking shops and not messy ones with signs and stuff, or you just want to troll your friends. You could actually do this in your world. I'll just pop up a little picture now on the screen and show you how it's kind of done. Right, and then over here is what I was just trying to show you. So this is like the shop, okay? So you got 1 diamond for a golden apple, okay? If I go in this chest, I got 2 diamonds. Click on the apple, and there's an invisible villager behind, okay? Which is silent, he's got no AI or anything. And then, yeah, you could just trade with the apple, basically, by looking at the apple. And I got myself 2 golden apples. Pretty easy, yeah? Now, I really like this because, obviously, it doesn't despawn. It will eventually, but you know, 32,000 is a long time, so you could use this for a lot of your factions or kit PvP or whatever you want shops for, even Skywars, whatever. So that's one use of them, and then this is just another random idea. You could use them as like some sort of random display kind of thing. I don't really know what I was trying to do here, but there is a mob spawner in here somewhere. I think there he is. And it's just got all the colours, all the dyes. And yeah, you can make like a random trophy thing. I don't know, you could use mob heads or colour wool or whatever. You can use anything, basically. But that's the pickup delay, okay guys? So that's that. Now, these are some random things that I've come up with involving items and stuff, okay? Now, this is like speed wings. Now, yes, it's got all of these different things. But I'm actually holding it in my hand and it says 5+ speed. But yeah, it isn't actually doing anything. Now, if I put it in my actual armor slot, then I get the speed, okay? Now, things like this is what I use for, you know, when I build in my maps and stuff, it's just easier to get around. So like, I could fly, look. It doesn't increase your fly speed, which kind of sucks. But like, if I go to land, look, I could just sprint. It's crazy. But yeah, that's like one of the things I use for if I'm building maps and stuff. And the other thing, what I use is this. Now, this is a builder potion, okay? Now, I'm going to try and show you, but this could be quite difficult because I'm a bit under pressure here because it's being recorded. But as you can see, now I've got speed up in the top and it says 27 minutes down there, look, you can see. But that is actually unlimited, okay? Now, what this does, this is why I've called it a builder's potion, is it allows you to build a lot quicker, okay? Now, I always use this whenever I build maps, because you all know it takes forever building buildings and stuff. So, as you can see, I can build a house, or a makeshift house, in a matter of seconds, you see? You see how quickly I built that? There we go. Yes, it's a bit messy. All it needs is a door now, and it's counted as a house. There we go. That is awful. Anyway, I did put some milk in there, didn't I? No? So, like I say, these are a few things I've not really showed off before. But All this is a potion with speed on it, basically. I will show you on the computer in a minute how that one is done, because it's a bit more technical, but not too bad, but it's alright. And then the last thing I want to show you is this sword. Now, this sword is really special, as it's an unbreakable sword, okay? Now you can see it's got 4 attack damage like it always would have, the name Unbreakable Sword, but there's something else there, look, Unbreakable, okay? Now, what this is, it basically removes the whole durability thing, if that makes sense. So if I set this in survival, I'll show you. Now I've got my 3 husk spawn eggs here. Whoa, it spawned a baby. Oh, he's going for the villager. That didn't really go well. But look, watch. As you can see, there's no progress bar of the durability coming. See? So that is basically an unbreakable sword, which to me is amazing. But I'm not 100% sure. What the... He made him into a zombie villager. That's great. I'm not 100% sure if it works on all items. I think it will, but you don't quote me on that. But I think it will work on anything that has a durability. Okay, guys? So that is those things, okay? They're not overly special. Some of you probably really know how to do this, but yeah. So all you do with the sword is when you have a tag, okay, on the Universal Minecraft Editor, you just need to add Unbreakable as a byte tag and set that to 1. I will show you on the computer though, because yeah, it'd just be easier. And this is just adding some modified attributes, okay? So that's how I got the 5+ speed. Again, I will show you on the computer. So what I'm going to do is leave these in my hotbar, okay? Oop. I'm not in creative. There we go. So I've removed all them. We'll leave them in there so I can go through them on the computer. Right, what's next? I need this sword again. So this is a random thing. I don't really know if it's even worth showing, but anyway, if you've ever tried to make a parrot, okay, you know, you got a parrot, and this parrot has got 2,000 life, right? No matter what the life is on a parrot, I don't know what it is, but these cookies, I know it kills them, but it will kill it. Look, see? Straight away. Even if it's got 2,000 life. Now, I've tried pausing the game just before I've killed that parrot, and it is just poison effect. Now, I thought it would have been a unique one, but yeah. Not that special, but I mean, if you ever do play around with parrots and you've added too much health, it's a quick way of killing them is just feed them a cookie, because it just kills them regardless. This one is a random thing, okay? So this is a killer bunny. You've probably heard of it or seen it before. The way you get this bunny is all bunnies have different colours and patterns and stuff. Different variants, they're called. And if you go on the code of a bunny, you just type in the code 99, okay? And you'll get the killer bunny. Now, if I set this into survival, you'll see he'll come after me. There we go. Whoa, he does a lot of damage, actually. I didn't realise he did that much. But yeah, that's the killer bunny. Pretty straightforward. This is just like some secretly mob things. And then there's this illusioner guy. Now, you might have seen him, you might not have. I've never really covered him before. But this one's a bit different. I've added extra stuff to him. Like blaze powder, a bit like witch sort of things. So when you kill him, he drops different things. But I've also added the death loot table of the evolker. So he always drop. Oh, he didn't drop anything good, but he always drops the totem of undying. Okay? Just to make it a bit more special, and yes, he does have a bow, and it does work and everything like that. So that's that. Just 2 little secret mobs. I'll pop it up on the screen again, how you get him, okay? You basically need to spawn in, what I do is find the evoker egg. There it is. Just place that like that, save and exit, and then pop in Illusioner Illager, okay? You just change that, and then you give them a bow basically, and yeah, you'll have your illusioner. Pretty straightforward. And then here we got a custom spawner that I've made. Okay, now in this chest. Now I'm gonna put this down, and then I'm gonna jump into survival. Okay, watch how much XP this gives me. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm like level 300, nearly 400. There we go. Ready? Now, I don't really need to show you this. Basically, all it is a spawner which has XP in it, obviously. And you know, if I don't know if you know or not, but when you kill mobs, they obviously drop XP. Now, XP is an entity. There we go. So now, if I was to save and exit, I can edit this. You see, it's chasing me now. So that's the XP orb. That's what it's called. Now, what I've done is put that into a spawner and change the value of it to 20,000. 20,000. Bear that in mind. 20,000 I've changed it into. Okay. Now, that would be really good for, say, like factions, probably. If you want someone to have like 3 enchantments, if that makes sense. Or I don't know, it would be just good, wouldn't it, to have. I don't really know what you would use it for. But anyway, I've never really showed that off in the past, so yeah. You can do XP showers, I call them. Now this one's a great thing. Now we got 2 armor stands, okay, that are both invisible, okay. Now I use these a lot for holograms, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. Now, people can go up to an invisible armor stand and change the armor, like this, look. See, I can change it, which is not good. I mean, if I was to remove all this, look, I'll be able to show you better. So imagine I've got a base and that says like red base or something. Someone could just come up with a piece of armor if they want and put that there. Now, that looks stupid, right? Now, what's really good with this is the tag it's using, okay? So it's disabled slots, it's set to 0 normally. That's how it should be, like this. Now, if you set it to this array of numbers, which is 203, no, 2039, 3, yeah, if you set it to all those numbers, I don't know why I can't read that, it doesn't work like that anymore. So look, I'm pressing my button and it won't actually pick up or change these or do anything. Now, a big shout out to DieBenM for this, because he actually sent me this. Thanks very much. I've always wanted to know what it was, but I would have never have guessed all these random numbers. But yeah, if you set disabled slots to that number, no one can actually pick up or change your armor anymore or do anything with it. Okay guys, straightforward. And that is the armor stands. And then lastly, this is just something new that's just come out. Very, very new, like yesterday. Matt O'Prizal has updated all the colours on maps and stuff. Now, look at these guys. Don't they just look great? I mean, the colours are so bright. I don't know how to explain it, but they're like how they should be. Now, how I've done this, I'll show you on the computer. It's very, very, very simple. But yeah, this is the overworld map. This is the end map. And that's the nether map. But yeah, you could use these and, you know, graffiti up your, I don't know, your base or whatever you want. But yeah, let's just get on the computer now and I'll show you how these tools are made and the unbreaking sword, which I need to go and grab again. And yeah, let's jump on there and I'll show you how that's done. So I'm going to load up my save, and what I'm going to do is just show you on my players how I done these, okay? So we'll ignore the iron helmet for now, because that's nothing. So as I was saying about the sword on the video, all you have to do is when you've got a tag, so if I was to click here and just put, I don't know, display name or enchant or whatever, it's fine. You'll get this compound tag called tag, okay? Now in there you got display, whatever you've named it. all you need to do is type in Unbreakable and then put 1 instead of it being 0 as a byte tag, okay? Pretty straightforward, not that difficult. Like I say, I have not tested this before with other items. I've only tried it with a sword, and I've tried it with a spade, or shovel, as you guys call it, well, as the game calls it. But that's that. Now, the splash potion, again, I've covered potions before, but yeah. So, basically, you get a potion, and it will just say potion Minecraft strong swiftness, or whatever potion you've got. You need to add a list tag to it, okay? And then you need to add quite a few different things. But what I'll do, guys, is just put a link in the description of the episode which covered potions, and yeah, I'll just put you onto that. But for the builder potion, obviously it's ID 1, which is speed, and I've just put the amplifier of 10, and the duration is crazy high, basically unlimited. And got rid of particles because they do my head in. They're pointless when you're trying to build. You can't really see, can you? So that's that. Pretty straightforward. And then for the elytra, yes, it's got a display tag, just saying speed wings, whatever. But these enchantments, they don't really need to be there if you don't want them. But like I say, this is just an idea for you guys. Maybe that you could come up with something else with this. But what's important is this, okay? So the attribute, modifier, okay? Again, I have covered this in another episode. I will put that in the description as well. But yeah, you'll need these things here, which are int, okay? And then ID 3 is movement. So like number 2 would be knockback resistance. You know, you get the idea. Pretty straightforward. But you won't have this slot, okay? Now this is really, really important. If you want it to only work in certain slots, okay? So if I wanted it in my main hand, I would put main hand. If I wanted an arrow in my off hand to give me speed or knockback resistance, you can use off hand, okay? Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And this is obviously the plus of it, okay? Because if you remember on the video, it said 5 plus speed, okay? But again, this is a bit of a different episode of mine because normally I show you how to do everything like step by step. But this episode, I feel like it's an end episode, if you know what I mean. So thanks for all the support, like I say. I'm just going to end the video there because I feel like I don't really need to show you anything else, do I? I'm not quitting the old Minecraft, just so you know as well. This is just because I feel like I've covered absolutely everything I can. Oh, I just need to actually show you, I've just remembered, the maps as well, yeah? So, on this little tab bar here, we got maps, okay? Now, I got 3 maps because, obviously, I went to the Nether and I went to the end, okay? So, this one, which has dimension 0, is the overworld, okay? So, if you right click, you get map editor or delete upon save. Now you click on map editor and there you go. You can change your map here. So you select your image, choose whatever you want, and it will come up here, and I'm going to have to just choose something, you know. So we'll choose exactly the same one again. But you can actually resize it kind of slightly. I don't know, I think it depends if your picture's tiny, if you know what I mean. So I think these maps are supposed to be 128 by 128, if I'm right. I might be wrong. Yeah, it says it there, look. 128 by 128. Now, he's added some cool things to this. You can actually add differing to it, which makes it like textured, if that makes sense. And smoothing is smoothness or sharpness, basically. Pretty cool. And just these buttons down here, you click them for whatever dimension you want it to be for. But guys, that is how easy that is. But yeah, great feature. Love it. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video, okay? Thanks so much for watching this, and hopefully I will make another one of these one day. Who knows? Come on, Matt, you need to bring out the GRF file editing. We were all waiting for it. You know, we all want this. Yeah? I mean, they had it on the rocket ship mod. Come on. It must be in the works. I know you're a busy guy. But anyway, I'm DanRobzProbz. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.